sir. Thank you. And we have a new game show that is on our channel. For the first time, we're going to be playing pay cards, or I like to call it super pay cards. Now, we have 3 contestants that are doing vie to try to win $5,000 on today's show. We're going to start with what we have in our audience, JVD. We have Steve Klebrowski.
Old Mayo.
We have Garrison Newkirk. And MC Chap.
My webcam won't work.
Alright. And I'm going to tell y'all how the game is played. Now, this game is partially like playing concentration and partially poker. The object of this game, guys, is for them to make the best hand by picking their cards on this 20-card game board. And what y'all guys are going to do, I'm going to start with you, Steve. You're going to start by picking 3 cards off the board, okay? And you're going to try to see if you can make a pair out of those 3 cards, okay? If you make a pair, you automatically get to keep those cards no matter what, okay? And y'all going to pick 5 cards in each round. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the value of each hand. If you manage to score a pair for each pair you get, it's $20. 3 of a kind is $50. Full house is $100. And 4 of a kind is worth $200. Whoever has the highest hand at the end of this round will get a $50 bonus, okay? And that's how pay cards is played. Now, Steve, you're up and running first. Now, pick a number between 1 and 20. You'll pick 3 cards, but one at a time, from 1 through 20. And we'll begin.
Alright, let's try 8.
Number 8. Let's see number 8. Okay, you got an ace. An ace of clubs. Your next pick, Steve.
3.
Number 3. You got 3 of hearts. One more pick.
And 13.
Number 13. Let's see. In number 13, you got a jack of clubs. Now, Steve, no pairs in their hand. You want to keep these cards.
Alright, so I have
A 3, an ace, a jack, and a 3 of hearts, an ace of clubs, and a jack of clubs. Now, you can keep them, or you don't have to keep them. You can return them back to the board.
Did you say ace or 8 of clubs?
Ace, A-C-E.
Oh, ace, okay. So either keep them
Or you don't have to keep them.
Okay,
Now, if you don't keep them, it'll be Gary's turn.
Right. Okay, I think I'll keep them.
You're going to keep the 3 cards? Okay. So the 3, the ace, and the jack comes off the board. We'll put this on the chat box here. Okay, that's your hand, Steve.
Alright.
Let me put your name beside it. Okay, that's your hand right there. Now you get to pick one more card. 18. Let's see what's in number 18. Oh, you got a jack. Okay. Now, Steve, do you want that jack?
Sure.
Okay, he wants that jack because that's a pair. So you got 2 jacks there. And you get one more pick, Steve.
One moment, please. I'm just going across the room.
Okay.
All right.
It'll be your turn in a minute, Gary.
1.
He's going with 1. And you got a king. You want that king.
If I say no, then it goes to the next person, or do I pick again?
It goes to Gary if you don't want the king.
What is it? A king of what?
King of spades.
Spades.
Remember, We only do pairs,
Right.
3 of a kind, full house, and 4 of a kind. No flushes or straights in this game.
Right, got it. I don't want it.
Okay, so it goes back to the board. And Gary, it's your turn. Now, Gary, you get to pick 3 cards from your hand, and you get to see if you can make a pair.
All right, 1 through 20, right?
Yes, and 3, 8, 13, and 18 has already been taken.
3, 8, and 19.
3, 8, 13, and 18 has already been taken.
All right, 3, 8, 13, 18. Okay,
Yes.
Let's go for how about 2?
Number 2. Let's see what's in number 2. You got the 2 of spades. Next pick.
7,
Number 7. A king of clubs.
11,
And 11. You got the jack of hearts. Now, do you want to keep these 3 cards because you don't have a pair, or do you want to put them back on the board?
let's keep going.
You want to keep those 3 cards?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So the 2, the king, and the jack come on your side of the board, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
So let me put that up there.
Actually, I got it.
Thank you, sir. And you get one more pick, Gary.
20,
20. Let's see what's behind number 20. Can't get the card out of here. There we go. It's an ace, A-C-E. Now, you want to keep that ace or do you want to throw it back?
let's keep it.
You want to keep the ace. Now remember, Gary, you're trying to make pairs here. You don't have a pair yet. So you got the ace.
Okay,
And you got one more pick.
number 1.
Number 1. Let's see what you got with number 1.
Shoot.
It's the king. Do you want to keep that king?
No.
You want to throw the king back?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Gary, the king goes back, and MC Chap, you get to pick your 3 cards and see if you can make a pair.
Alright. I'm back. Let's start with 4.
Going with 4. I think Corey's back. Number 4, a king of hearts.
He's on Team Viewer. Oh.
All right, 2 more picks.
2 more?
Yes.
Okay, there we are. Good.
Number 9. See what's behind number 9 here. It's a 3 of spades. One more pick.
And 16.
There's no 60 on the game board.
16.
Oh, 16. I thought he said 60.
No.
Yeah, I misheard you. 16.
Talk about the extra cheese.
You got a 5 of clubs. There's no pairs here. Now, Cameron, do you want to keep these 3 cards?
Let me see.
You got the king, the 3, and the 5.
Might as well.
You want to keep the king, the 3, and the 5, okay? The king, the 3, and the 5. All right, one more pick.
Jap. Yeah. Yeah, what he said. 5.
Going with 5. You got a king, chap. Do you want that king of diamonds?
Yes.
Okay, and that's a pair for you. And you have one more pick. Going 12. The 12 is the 9 of hearts. You want to keep that 9 of hearts?
I do not.
Okay, it goes back on the board and goes back to you, Steve. Steve, give me one card you want to pick.
All right.
Maybe excuse.
6.
6.
Can I be excused real quick? Gotta take my medicine.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, 6 is the number 5, Steve. Do you want the 5?
No.
It goes back on the board. Alright, JVD, are you available?
Here's up.
Yeah, I need you to take over for Gary. Now, Gary's hand is the 2, the king, and the jack and the ace. And he needs to pick one more card. And the choices are 1, 6, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17, and 19 left.
Give me number 1.
Number 1, let's see what we have in number 1. It's the king. You want to keep that king, JVD?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so you filled your hand up. You got a pair of kings. And it goes to you, Chap. Now, Chap, if you fill your hand up, Chap, you force Steve to fill his hand automatically, okay?
All right.
So you have 6, 10, 14, 12, 15, 17, and 19 left.
Hold on. 10.
Going number 10. All right, Chap, you have a 3. Do you want to keep that 3?
Yeah.
It'll give you a 2 pair. You got the 3. All right, and that means, Steve, that you're going to have to fill your hand automatically. So you have the 6, 12, 14, the 15, and the 19. You need like an ace or a jack to beat MC Chap.
19.
19. Let's see what you get in 19. 19. You have the 5, so you fill your hand automatically. Let's see the scores for this round. Now, Steve, you have the 3, the ace, the 2 jacks, and the 9. So the 2 jacks gave you $20. So we'll put that on your scoreboard. Gary had the pair of kings. He gets $20. And Cameron, you had the high hand with the 2 pair of kings, with the pair of kings and the pair of 3s. That is $40, and you get $50 for the for having a high hand. So you're in the lead with $90, Chap. And we're gonna. And before we take a break, let's reveal the other cards that was up on the board. Let's see if Steve would have had the 3 of a kind. There's a 5 right there. 12 had the 9. 14 had the 5. There was 2 5s on this board. 15 had the jack. Oh, okay, Gary.
Okay.
And 17 has the 9. So right now, Chap has the lead with $90, and we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll do round 2 of pay cards. Don't go away. All right, guys, we're back to pay cards, and so far after the first round, MC Chap is in the lead with $90, and Steve and Gary have 20. And we're going into round number 2, and we're going to do the same process again. And they're making funny faces with each other. Yeah. All right, Gary, if you will, whenever you're ready, give me your first 3 picks. We have a fresh 20 card board again.
5.
Going with 5. You have the 3 of clubs.
Okay, number 17.
Number 17, 10 of hearts.
And I'll take number 12.
Number 12, let's see. An ace of clubs. Now, no pair. Do you want these 3 cards?
Yes, please. I'll keep them.
You want to keep those 3 cards. Okay. So Steve, he has the 3, the ace, and the 10.
3. Ace.
ACE.
Okay. And 10.
Yes.
And what were the numbers he picked? Because I put them up here so we don't forget.
The 5, the 12, and the 17 is picked.
Okay. 5, 12, and 17. Okay.
And you get to pick again, Gary.
Okay. Let's go with number 5. Oh, that's already called. Number 2.
Number 2. It's a 7. Do you want to keep that 7?
Please.
He wants to keep the 7. Okay.
I'll go for number.
Remember, you're trying to make pairs here. Now, you got one more pick, Gary.
Number 4.
Number 4. Now you got the 10. You got a pair of 10s now. Do you want to keep that?
Please, let's keep it.
And that completes your hand. So we got a pair of 10s now.
Wait, does that complete? Are you supposed to get money for the pairs they get?
Well, yeah, but we'll find out at the end of the hand. You complete your hand. Now, Chap, you're up. You need to pick 3 cards.
All right. 7.
Number 7. It's the ace of clubs.
Ace, ACE.
Yes.
All right. Another pick.
Yes. 2 more.
All right. Accurate. Come right after 7. 13.
You're going 13. Let's see if we can do something with this. 13. A 2 of spades. You get 1 more pick. Number 8. Oh, you made a pair, Chap. So that means that now, since you made a pair, you get to automatically keep these 3 cards. 2 aces and a 2, Steve.
Okay.
You automatically get to keep these 3 cards. All right. And you get another pick, Chap.
9.
Number 9. Let's see if we can do something with this 9. You got a 6 of spades. You want that 6.
No.
It goes back on the board. And Steve, you're up. You can go and pick 3 cards, Steve.
Alright. Let's try 16.
Going 16. An ace of hearts.
ACE.
Yes.
Alright. That's it for aces. I can't get a pair of them. There's only 4, so. One.
Number 1. Let's see. Number 1. Jack of clubs.
Okay. Ace, Jack. And one more pick.
Yeah, one more pick.
19.
19. Let's see if we can get a pair right here. A pair of jacks at least.
Jack or something.
It's a 6. No pair. Now, do you want to keep these 3?
So 3, Jack, and ace.
A jack, ace, and a 6.
Oh, 6, excuse me. I'll keep it.
He's going to keep those 3. Okay. The jack, the ace, and the 6 comes off to your side, Steve, and you get one more pick.
Got to remove a 19. 10.
Number 10. Let's see what you get with number 10. Okay, you got a 6. Excuse me, guys. Let me answer this call. Excuse me, YouTubers. Hello, dear. Hello? I'm on Skype. What's up? Yes. Alright. Bye-bye. Alright, that was quick. Now you had that, you have a 6, Steve. You want to keep that 6.
Yes.
Alright, that gives you a pair right there. Now, if you complete your hand, then Chap will be forced to complete his hand.
What was the option again?
If you keep your hand, you have 4 cards right now. If you choose to keep this next card, then Chap will have to complete his hand.
Okay. I'll go again.
Next pick.
6.
Number 6. Let's see. Number 6 has... Oh, you got another jack. Do you want to keep that jack, Steve?
Yes.
That gives you a 2 pair. Alright. We'll see if you can win on that hand there. Now, Chap, you have to finish your hand here. Because 2 players completed their hands. And the choices are 3, 9, 11, 14, 15, 18, and 20.
Yuck. 3.
Okay, going with the 3. Let's see what you get out of this 3. A 6, okay? It's a 6. One more card.
Please be good,
15,
15.
okay. Let's see what 15 will do. It's a 10, okay. So that ends the hand. Now let's go with the scores. Gary, you got yourself a pair of 10s for $20. That brings you up to $40.
Okay.
Cameron, you got yourself a pair of aces. That gives you $20. That brings your total to $110. But Steve, you have 2 pair, a pair of jacks and a pair of 6s for $40, and we give you $50 bonus for the best hand. So you're up to $110.
Right.
And you're tied up with Cameron. Now we're gonna play one more round, guys, and anything can happen in this final round. So we'll take a break and come back to see who will go for the $5,000. Don't go away. All right, welcome to pay cards, and Steve and Chap are tied with $110, and Gary has $40. And this is the last and final round. Anything can still happen because the scores are very close. And whoever has the most money at the end of this round will go for $5,000 at the end of the game. Excuse me. And Cameron, you'll start off this third and final round. Pick 3 cards.
1.
Number 1 is the 10 of spades. 11 is the Jack of clubs.
6.
Number 6 is the Queen of Hearts. No pair. Do you want to keep these cards? You want to keep them?
Yeah.
Okay, he's keeping these 3 cards.
What was the third number he picked? Sorry.
He picked 6.
Okay.
And he has the 10, the Jack, and the Queen right now.
Got it.
Okay, and you have one more pick, Cameron.
14.
Say again.
14.
14. 14. You have a 9. You want to keep that 9?
No.
Okay, the 9 goes back on the board, and it is your turn, Steve. You get to pick 3 cards.
All right. 5.
The 5 is a 7.
Okay.
7 of spades, to be specific.
Okay. 12.
Number 12, 5 of hearts.
And 17.
17 is a Jack of diamonds. Do you want to keep these 3 cards? No pair.
Yes, I'll keep them.
Okay, he's going to keep these 3 cards, the 7, the 5, and the Jack. And one more pick.
20.
20. Cards are hard to get out of here. All right, you have the 5 of diamonds, Steve. You want to keep that 5.
Yes.
That gives you a pair right there. And you get one more pick.
4.
Number 4, let's see. Number 4. Oh, you got the Jack, Steve. You want to keep that Jack.
Yes.
That gives you a 2 pair, okay. You got a 2 pair, 2 Jacks and 2 5s. We'll see how that holds up. Okay, Gary, your pick, your 3 cards.
All right. Number 10.
Number 10. The 9 of hearts.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2. Oh, nice. The 9 of clubs. One more pick.
16.
Let's see what's in number 16. The Queen of clubs. And you automatically get to keep these cards because you got the pair.
Fabulous.
So you got a pair. So you got 2 9s and a queen. You got that down, Steve?
Got it.
All right, and you get one more pick.
Alright, number 8.
Number 8. Let's see If that helps anything. A 3 of spades. Do you want to keep that 3?
What was it again?
It's a 3 of spades. You want to keep it.
I don't feel too confident with that one, so I'm going to reject it.
It goes back on the board. And Cameron, it's your turn. 1 card.
Alright. See it. 7.
You want to go to 7?
Mm-hmm.
7. Ace of hearts. Do you want to keep that? And it goes back on the board. Gary, your pick.
Alright. How about number 18?
Number 18. Let's see what you get with number 18.
We'd be a queen.
It's a 7 of hearts. You want to keep that 7.
No.
It goes back on the board. Cameron, your turn.
9.
Number 9. You got the ace of diamonds. You want to keep that ace.
No.
It goes back on the board. Gary, your turn.
Okay. Try and get that other queen. Let's go with 7. Number 13.
Number 13. Let's see if that helps. You got a 5 of clubs, Gary. You want to keep that.
No.
It goes back on the board. Cameron.
8.
Number 8 is the 3 of spades. You want to keep it.
No.
No, it goes back on the board. Gary.
Number 7.
Is the ace of hearts. You want to keep that ace.
8.
Ace, A-C-E.
Oh.
What did he say?
You know what? For now, I might as well.
You want to keep the ace, okay. And if you fill your hand, Gary, you force Chap to fill his hand. So you get one more pick. You get one more pick, Gary.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Alright, number 13.
Going with number 13. That's a 5 of clubs. You want to keep that 5.
No.
It goes back on the board. Chap, you're up.
15.
Going 15.
Yes.
You got a jack of spades, Cameron. You want to keep that jack.
I think I will.
All right, you got a pair of jacks there. Now, if you fill your hand up, Gary will be forced to fill his hand up.
Let's go for broke. 18.
Going with 18. Let's see what we have with 18. You have a 7. Do you want to keep that 7?
No.
It goes back on the board. Gary.
Number 3.
Number 3. You got a 7, Gary. Do you want to keep it?
Nope.
Goes back on the board. Cameron.
Well, I think we've tried all of those. 14, because I forgot what 14 was.
You want to go 14? See what 14 is. Okay, 14 is the 9. You want to keep that 9. Yeah, because if Gary had that 9, that would have been 3 of a kind. Alright, so the 9 goes on your side. Now, Gary, you must fill your hand right here.
Might as well go for that last card, 19.
Go with 19. Let's see if we can get a 2 pair or something. 19 is the 9. Nice, Gary.
That's fair.
You had another 9 up there.
I'm keeping that card.
Yes, you have to keep it because he filled his hand.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, okay, now let's see. This is going to be a close one. Now, we're going to start with you, Cameron. Cameron, you have the pair of jacks. We're going to give you $20 for that. $20. That gives you a total of $130 for the game. Steve, you have a pair of jacks and a pair of 5s. We're going to give you $40 for those 2 pairs. That gives you $150. And Gary, you have 3 9s. We're going to give you $50 for the 3 9s, plus another $50 for the best hand. That gives you a total of $140. So, Steve, you're the champion.
Yay.
That was a close game.
Yeah. That was.
So, Steve is going to go for the $5,000. Let's show what the rest of the cards were, just for the record. Number 3 was the 7.
Steve, I'm making an Adam Rose action figure sometime soon.
8 was the 3. 9 was the ace. 13 was the 5. And 18 was the 7. We had a pair of 7s up there. So, Steve, you're going to be going for the bonus round for $5,000, and we'll do that bonus round right after this. Don't go away. Alright, we're back, guys, with our champion, Steve, with $150. He's going to go for $5,000. Now I'm going to get on camera for this game. Alright, so what you're going to do in this bonus round, I'm going to show you in the first stage of the bonus round, I'm going to show you 4 cards for 4 seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to show the viewers the cards first to see what you're going after. And if you manage to recite where the card is, we're going to give you $50 to start, okay? On your way to $5,000. So, let me show the viewers the 4 cards that he'll be dealing with. Okay, I'm going to put these cards on the screen for 4 seconds. When they come on the screen, the 4 seconds will start. They're in order from 1 through 4, Steve, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to spin the wheel to determine which card you're going to pick, okay?
Alright, get off here for the night.
Yes, sir.
Alright, because I gotta get off here for the night, because I got going out there listening to music and pretty much comfort mother for the rest of the night. She's in a good mood, but she's a little... Oh, by the way, Steve, she was praising your family again.
Yeah, so comments Howard said thank you.
Alright. Yeah, she really loves you guys. Well, she really loves how much you have. She really loves the fact of how much love you have for your family. She really adores that.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
All right, Gary.
Alright, you all have a nice night. Thanks for making me feel better of my problem. I really do appreciate it. I'm here to help you all if needed.
No problem, man.
Nice having you. Okay.
Alright, but you all take care. Ciao for now, fellas.
All right.
All right.
And Steve, the viewers will see the card on the board. You won't get to see them, okay? But I'm going to show you the cards on the screen for 4 seconds, okay? So get a look at the screen for 4 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, they're gone, okay? I'm going to spin the wheel to see which card you're going to go with. Alright, Steve. For $50, can you tell me which number was the 5 of diamonds?
Which number was the 5 diamonds?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
2.
You got $50. Easy peasy. That was easy enough. So you got $50. Now your next step is $500. I'm gonna show you 8 cards for 8 seconds, okay? And there may be duplicates, but I'm just gonna look for the number since you can't see the suits up here, okay?
Alright.
So let me set 8 cards up here for the viewers to see on the board. Now Steve does not see these cards because he's on the Skype call, but I will show what cards on the game board for 8 seconds here. There are duplicates up there, so I'll just put them in order for you here on the chat box. The letter beside it indicates what suit they are, Steve.
Alright.
We'll turn the 50 to 500 if you get it right. Alright, I'm almost finished typing them all in. Alright, Steve, here's the 8 cards on the board for 8 seconds. Here they are. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute, let me fix that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because I'll get in trouble. That's confusing.
Yes.
I have to space that out because see, the problem with these Skype calls, the computer don't understand what we're talking about. Alright, man.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, the letter that is beside the card is the suit that it is. So you have to remember what suit it is. Like C is clubs, S is spades, etc. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Let's see, make sure I have all my cards up here. Alright. Here's the cards. I'm going to show you. You have 8 seconds to remember them. Here they are. It's still doing that. I'll just have to leave it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the future, Steve, the coffee cup is the clubs, the martini glasses are the diamonds, and that heart is what it is, a heart.
Right. Got it.
And that S is a spade. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. That's long enough. Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Okay, let's see. I'll spin it again because I don't have that card up there. Alright, Steve, for $500, could you tell me what number the 3 of diamonds is in?
Number 6.
Oh, you were close, Steve. It was number 5. It was number 5. But Steve, you won't play for the $5,000, but you still have a chance at $500. So I'm gonna reshuffle, mix these cards up. I'll put the cards up there, the same 8 cards on the board, and you'll still have 8 seconds.
Right.
If you guess it right, it'll be a $650 day.
Okay.
So I'm just shuffling them up in my hand. I'm gonna replace them on the board again. I should upload this video right away when we get off this call tonight. Alright, Steve. Here we go. I'm gonna reset the numbers again. I'm just gonna leave them as is. And I'm gonna have to write these down in the future. We know the S's are spades. If you see a heart on the screen, that's what it is, a heart.
Right.
And then we have to remember what those martini glasses in the coffee cups are.
Right. A 10 of coffee.
Alright, Corey. That answers my question. Clubs is coffee and the martini glasses is diamonds. Martini glasses are diamonds. And the coffee cups are clubs. I'll have to tell the people on the call to remember that. I'll give you 8 seconds again to remember these cards. Here they are. Alright. Let me spin the wheel and see what cards you're going for. Alright. Can you tell me what a 5 of clubs is? Oh, you were 1 off again with 6. 6. Okay, Steve. Well, you did get $50 in the first part. So for today, you won $200, okay?
Okay, that's cool.
Alright, guys. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed pay cards on my channel. Well, this is Rodney1279 signing off. Saying be safe, be careful, take care of everybody, and stay blessed. Good night. And Pay Cards has been an RCD production.